Hi, guys. All right, so Junie's back. Here we go. Hey, 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 he. It's time for Junie B. Oh, I've missed Junie, haven't you guys? All right, so the next book that we're going to do is this one. Junie B. Jones is a beauty shop guy. And there's those scissors and her hair. Okay, here we go. So chapter 1 is called My Brand New Name.
My name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. Only guess what? That doesn't even matter anymore, because I'm changing my name to a brand new different name. It popped right into my head when I waked up this morning. That's how come I jumped out of bed and I zoomed down to the kitchen to tell my mother and my daddy.
All right, there's a picture, guys, already on this first page. There's Junie in her jammies.
Mommy and Daddy were sitting at the breakfast table. People, guess what? I'm changing my name to a brand new different name, and it is the loveliest name that I ever heard of. Mother was feeding my baby brother named Ollie, and Daddy was reading the newspaper. They did not pay any attention to me. So I climbed up on top of my chair and I shouted my new name real loud. Pinky Gladys Gutsman! My new name is Pinky Gladys Gutsman! Just then, Daddy looked up at me from over the newspaper, 'cause now Daddy was paying attention to me.
Excuse me? Could you run that by me one more time? Your new name is Pinky Gladys what?
I clapped my hands real happy. Gutsman! I shouted, very thrilled. Pinky Gladys Gutsman! And so from now on, everybody has to call me that, or else I will not even answer. Okay, Daddy, okay? I hugged myself. Isn't it just the cutest name you ever heard of? 'Cause Pinky is the loveliest color I ever saw. Plus, Gladys Gutsman is the snack lady at my school. And so who wouldn't want to be named after that woman? That's what I would like to know. Daddy shook his head.
I don't know. This doesn't sound like a very good idea to me,
he said. I did a frown at that guy. Why, Daddy? How come? How come it doesn't sound like a good idea?
Well, for one thing, it's much too long, he said. No one's going to be able to remember a name as long as that.
I tapped on my chin. Then all of a sudden, my whole face got happy. Hey, I got it! I got the answer. After that, I zoomed up to my bedroom, and I got some paper, and then I zoomed right back again. A name tag. We will make a name tag, I said. That way people can read my new name, and they won't even have to remember it. I gave the paper to Mommy. Write it down. Write my new name down on this paper, and then we can pin it right on my clothes. Mother did a frown at Daddy.
Oh, way to go, Ace, she said kind of mumbly.
After that, Mommy wrote my new name down on a piece of paper, and she pinned it right onto my PJs. I danced all around the floor. Pinky Gladys Gutsman! My new name is Pinky Gladys Gutsman! Mother and Daddy didn't say any words to me. They just kept on staring at me and staring at me and staring at me. Finally, Daddy got up from the table.
Well, I gotta go, he said. I've got an appointment to get my hair cut.
Mother springed out of her chair and she grabbed Daddy by the shirt.
Oh, no, you don't. You can't, she said. I have an appointment to take Ollie to the doctor this morning, remember? And if you need to get your hair cut, you're going to have to take you-know-who with you.
I tapped on my Mommy. Gutsman, I said. The name is Pinky Gladys Gutsman, remember? Daddy run his fingers through his hair, and then he did a big sigh, and he told me to hurry up and get dressed. I jumped way high up into the air. Hooray, I shouted. Hooray, hooray. Pinky Gladys Gutzman is going to the barber shop with her daddy, and she really enjoys that place. After that, I twirled and I twirled all over the kitchen, only too bad for me, because I accidentally twirled right into the refrigerator. And then I bumped into the stove and the dishwasher, and I got knocked right down onto the floor. My head made a loud clunking sound. I felt my head very careful. Good news, I said, no damage. After that, I jumped back up and I ran upstairs to get dressed for the barber shop. Chapter 2 is called Meeting Maxine. Me and Daddy drove in the car a real long time. It was not that enjoyable. Are we there yet? How come we're not there? Are we lost? Huh, Daddy? Did you lose us? I asked. Just then, Daddy pulled into a parking lot. Hey, we're there, I hollered, very thrilled. I looked through the window. Yeah, only here's the problem, Daddy. I don't recognize this place. This is not your regular barber shop. Daddy got me out of my seatbelt.
This is a different barber shop, Daddy said. Someone at work recommended it, only it's not actually a barber shop. It's more of what you'd call it's a beauty shop.
My eyes got big and wide at that guy. A beauty shop? Oh boy, 'cause I love beauty shops even more than barber shops. I jumped up and down and all around. Hey everybody, my daddy's going to a beauty shop. My daddy's going to a beauty shop.
Shh, Junie B, shh, said my daddy. You have to be on your best behavior in this place, and I mean it. No acting crazy.
I smoothed my jacket very proper. Yeah, only I don't even know what you're talking about, I said. I never acted crazy in my whole life. After that, I skipped very happy through the beauty shop door. There was a lady behind the counter. Her face had big, shiny, red lips on it.
Name, please, she said. Robert Jones,
said my daddy. I stood up on my tippy toes. Yeah, only he has other names too, I said, 'cause some people call him Bob, and some people call him Bobby. Plus also my mommy called him Ace today.
The lady looked over the counter at me. And what's your name? She asked.
So I quickly took off my jacket and I showed her my name tag. Pinky, I said. My name is Pinky Gladys Gutzman, 'cause I just thought of that cute name this morning, and it is adorable, I think.
Okay, guys, so here's a picture of Maxine, I think, who is the lady that's at the beauty shop.
The lady looked funny at me. She didn't ask me any more questions. Oh, then pretty soon a different lady walked up and she shook my daddy's hand.
Here comes Maxine. Hello, I'm Maxine and I'll be cutting your hair today,
she said to my daddy real nice. My eyes popped right out of my head again, because that woman was wearing a name tag, just like my name tag. Maxine! Hey Maxine, look down here. I have a name tag on too, I hollered. Maxine ruffled my hair.
Pinky Gladys Gutzman, huh? She said, well, Pinky Gladys Gutzman, since you're already wearing a name tag, I guess that means that you'll have to be my little helper today.
Y-E-S, yes, I said, 'cause I already know how to be a helper on account of sometimes I help my Grandpa Miller fix stuff. And last week, we fixed the upstairs toilet, and I got to touch that big floaty ball thing on the top. Maxine laughed.
Wow, a helper with plumbing experience. This must be my lucky day, she said.
After that, she holded my hand, and me and her took Daddy over to the sink. Then Maxine washed Daddy's hair, and she let me hold the fluffy towel. I holded the fluffy towel real tight in my arms. Look, Maxine, look at me me holding the fluffy towel. See how good I'm doing it? I'm not even letting it touch the floor. Only too bad for me, because just then my nose got some itchies in it and I started to sneeze. Ha, 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 ha-choo! I sneezed all over that fluffy towel. It was soft as a feather. That's how come I wiped my itchy nose on that softy thing. Plus also, I blowed my nose a teeny bit in that softy towel.
Maxine made a face.
Only you don't have to worry because I'm not contagious, I said.
Then I gave her the fluffy towel, and she said, you know what? I'm going to get a different towel for your daddy's hair.
After that, all of us went over to her giant spinny chair. Oh, hey, I love this kind of chair, I said real excited. I climbed up on that chair zippity quick. Spin me, spin me, spin me, I hollered.
Daddy leaned close to my ear.
His face did not look very pleasant.
Get down, he whispered into my ear.
So I got right down. Maxine patted my head and then she gave me a broom. It was big and wide.
Here you go, helper. You can sweep up your daddy's hair as I'm cutting it.
Yeah, I said back, because I am excellent at this appliance, I believe. After that, I held the broom real tight in my hands and I run up and down the floor. Look, Maxine, look at me sweeping. See me? See how fast I am? Only too bad for me, because just then a lady didn't get out of my way and she walked right in front of my big wide broom and her feet got swept.
Oh, she said, oh, ow, ow.
Daddy runned over and snatched my broom away, 'cause I wasn't the helper anymore, apparently. After that, he gave Maxine lots and lots of money, and he took my hand, and me and him rushed right out of that place.
Okay, guys, here's Junie with her big broom, sweeping up that lady's feet.
Daddy drove me home in the car. I kept on sniffing the air. Oh, Daddy, you smell like a lovely woman, I said. Daddy wasn't that friendly.
It's the hair gel, he grouched.
I sniffed some more. I love that smelly hair gel, I said. Plus also I love sweeping and holding that fluffy towel. And so maybe I might be a beauty shop guy when I grow up.
Wonderful,
said Daddy. I know it's wonderful, I said. And here's another wonderful thing. I already have a name tag and a towel and a broom and some scissors. And so I'm all set to go to work. Just then, Daddy quickly pulled the car right over to the curb.
No, Junie B, you are not all set to go to work. You don't just pick up some scissors and start cutting hair. Do you understand? Working in a beauty shop takes years and years of practice.
Yeah, only I already know that, I said. I already know it takes years and years of practice.
Years and years and years of practice,
said my daddy. I did a huffy breath at him. I already know that, I told you, I said again. After that, I leaned back in my seat and I thinked about the years and years of practice. Finally, I did a big sigh. I would have to get started right away. Daddy pulled the car into the driveway and I runned inside my house zippity quick. I'm home! I'm home! I shouted to my mother. Mother runned out of baby Ollie's room.
Shh, I just put your brother down for his nap, she said.
I stood there for a minute, 'cause that woman just gave me a sneaky idea, that's why. Oh boy, Mommy, I'm tired. I need a nap too, I think, because that beauty shop got me all tuckered out. So I walked up to my bedroom. Well, nighty-night. Don't let the bed bugs bite, I said. Mother followed me. Her face looked suspicious.
grown-up word for, I think you might be telling me a lie. Whoa, hold on a minute, said Mother. I thought you hated naps.
Well, I do, I said. I do hate naps, but today I worked at the beauty shop, and that job got me all pooped out, I tell you. After that, I closed my door, and I crawled underneath my covers. Mother peeked in at me, and I did a fake snore. And then I waited until she closed the door again. And I stayed in bed until it was safe, and then finally I tippy-toed over to my desk, and I opened the drawer real quiet. And I put my hands in that drawer, and I searched all around that thing, and then all of a sudden my heart got very pumpy because my hands felt what they were looking for. And their name is my bestest shiny scissors.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to stop there. We got all the way to chapter 4. So chapter 4 is called Snipping, Snipping, Snipping. So, I'm glad Junie's back. I hope you had fun. I miss you guys. I love you. Here comes your kisses. Get ready for them. Here they come. Bye, guys.